And the dance goes round and round and round and round and round. The dance goes round and round and round. The dance goes round and round and round and round and round and round. And the dance goes round and the dance goes round and the dance dance round 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 round. And the sun goes down and the moon goes down and the stars go down and the round 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 and the round goes down and the sun round 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 moon goes down 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 down. Oh, the dance goes down and the earth goes down and the gold goes round and the round 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 and the moon goes round and the round 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 and the moon goes round and the round 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 and the round 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 and the 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 round 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 dance 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 dance. Time for din din.
Would you like an eyeball or a nose or what?
I'll take anything I can get.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Just para dyan.
And raise my voice in song high in life. In life I sing my voice in song high, high, high in life. The song I sing the song of life. In life I sing my song in life. I sing my song in life. Life, 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 the song I sing. Singing the song of life. I rise life in song. I sing life rise. And be the song, and be the song, and raise my voice in song high in life. In life I sing my voice in song high in life. The song I sing the song of life. In life I sing my song in life. I sing my song in life. Life, 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 the song I sing, singing the song of life. Life rise life, in song I sing life rise, and be the song, I live, I life, I live the song.
In life I sing this song.
Oh, I raise my voice in song, in song, in song, in song, high in life, in song I sing my voice in song, high, high. Hi, 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 in life, the song I sing the song of life. In life I sing my song in life. In life I sing my life. I sing my life and I sing my life.
And so you want to eat. Well, what you eat should be very beautiful. Color, arrangement, it should be a work of art sitting on a plate, platter, folder, napkin. It should be very aesthetically beautiful in the design, shape, and color, in order to make your innards beautiful.
Like a pregnant woman and like a good water, like the new buttered hair, may rain fall and may the river fill. And may the skies womb empty, and may the lightning flash, and may the clouds descend, and may the mist descend, and may they find our father's land, and may they ask, and may they find these houses, and may the pools fill. May the rains be like the sheep's fat, and may it smell the sweet, and may it rest inside cattle, and may it rest inside goats, and may it rest inside children, and may they sleep full of it. May they be well. May they be well in the north, and may they be well in the south, and may Father's place be well. And may the best days, may they die, may they go. Yeah!
In our culture, we have males
find a very unfortunate operation. Very unfortunate. Called simply a shave, and that's spelled, in case you wondered, S-H-A-V-E. No, 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 brush, lather, blades, no blades, no blood, no brush, no lather, no blades, no blood, no push, no pull, brush, lather, blades, blood,
and blades and blood, blades and blood, and push and pull and pull. Brush and lather and blades and blood. Brush and pull and pull. Brush, lather, blades, brush. Yes.
Went to what most people would call a kitchen, and the interesting thing about this so-called kitchen is this refrigerator. Most refrigerators contain food, while on a scale of 0 to 10, food takes the position number 5, and instead of the refrigerator containing pots and pans and relishes and canned goods and foods, it contains paper mache forms, plastic forms. It contains an incredible book. I think incredible because this book has been operated on in the sense that I've been talking about. This is a demonstration of an attack on a book. The person said, "What is a book?" Well, I don't like books anymore.
Yeah.
And so
Who would say that?
well, the man who did this punctuating, or
With what sort of an instrument would you guess that
well,
he punctuated?
he did this under my directions, and I merely told him to take a nail and a hammer and proceed to attack this thing as it never been attacked before. And I think your result is
An attacked book. So you've destroyed a lot of the meaning of this book. Is that correct?
No, I've really transformed this meaning from one meaning into the next, and I've raised it from one stage into the next stage.
Does one read this book from beginning to end?
One runs his hands over it, one feels it, and one sees it, and one understands it, but it does not go through the hocus pocus of reading. It is important that this be kept cool, otherwise this thing could self-ignite. So here we are now.
These newest days, a foliage covers my dreams, impossible to obscure. The goodness of all that sleeps to wake again and opens, bright and bathed to light. Then in a verdant madness, I name my children.
Abel, Cain, Ham, Sam, Nana, and Bubby.
Old family names in a new life new, now souls of the soul world, wondering as I do in sober thought, if they will live in welcome or regret.
I have no regrets. When the ruthless counterpoint of dreams comes one of earth charred, fear scorching children's breath, a house of dread. Trust in the wisdom of those unborn
who author
dreams,
as they
call to be awakened or left sovereign in their gentle sleep, the grace to hear them choose.
These newest days of foliage covers my dreams, impossible to obscure. The goodness of all that sleeps to wake again opens, bright and brave to light. Then
in a burden madness, I name my children Bern and Mark. Kel, Merrill, Travis, Kate. Old family names in a new life new. Now souls of the world soul, wondering as I do in sober thought, if they will live in welcome or regret. For in the ruthless counterpoint of dreams comes one of the earth charred, fear scorching children's breath, a house of dread. Trust in the wisdom of those unborn,
who author dreams as they call to be awakened, or left sovereign in their gentle sleep.
Trust in the wisdom of those unborn.
The grace to hear them choose.
Trust in the wisdom of those yet unborn.
It's interesting, the eyes can help us in our feeling. I mean, we can look out the window there and see some budding flowers in the course of developing. We can see flowers which have gone by their way. We can see motion. We say it's the wind, but we can't see the wind. We can see many effects without seeing their cause. We can see the shades of green out there, and we can visualize how it is in the fall. Well, the basis of life is a plasma of energy. If you go to the minister or the church, they'll tell you you have a soul. If you go to the chemist, he'll say you're 99% water. But if you go to a physicist, he will tell you you are a plasma of energy, and he will tell you that this energy can neither be destroyed, bruised, wounded, or dispersed. That it is ever present. That it never dies. That it was always here and will always be here. And for the instant from your birth until your death, this plasma had your name on it. The name was assigned to you. Your characteristics were determined, and you are in space, time, 4-dimensional path and orbit. And as I remarked earlier, you are continuously sending and receiving, absorbing, dying and living, and carrying on a great number of simultaneous actions, but you are in fact going through space and time and space are going through you as you proceed. And there can be people in orbits, in your orbit just behind you or ahead of you, but in general they are in orbits just above you or below you, and the two of you as you pass can send and receive and correspond. I, for example, at the moment, all 4 of us here in the room have come together at this particular intersection, and we're each on our individual orbit, and our orbits have sort of crossed or come together in proximity to one another, and we can, in this proximity, within touching distance of one another, reach one another, and possibly without the use of words express and feel what it is we have to say or do. And we can do this by our eyes, by our inflections, by our body movements, and make a more viable, more reasonable thing than we could accomplish if we were to write letters to one another or to keep journals and exchange journals or diaries.
Of all of the cultures, I feel the Japanese are the only ones to comprehend wood, to understand its meaning, and in homage to these brave people, let us perform woodworking. Woodworking. Wooden particle board, board, insulation board, plastic face cardboard, enamel board, decorative laminated plastic board, beech plywood, beech block boards, beech and oak wood veneers, as well as spruce, steamed and unsteamed, edged, marble, classic, mosaic for rural constructions, for packaging output, Rope
Oak
out.
flooring, small size,
Rope
round
out.
wood, pile and
Mill
trim
around.
charcoal,
Aim around.
paper and paper pulp,
Millador.
sawn,
Around.
softwood, sawn, beech wood, sawn,
Pow.
sawn, softwood,
Rope out.
beech wood, dogwood,
Rope
plywood, laminated,
Mill
hardboard,
around.
plastic face,
Mill around.
insulated, enamel,
Millador.
plastic,
Plow room.
plastic treated beech, oakwood veneers, spruce fir, steamed, unsteamed, edged and unedged, normal classic mosaic for rural construction, for packaging output, edged, unedged, normal classic mosaic,
Millador.
beech, plastic, decorative enamel, plastic phased, insulated, and hardboard, wooden particle,
Pow.
wooden particle, board.
This is Bern Porter in Madison, Maine, on May the 19th, about to enter into the prognosis of one of the great sagas of our time. In this episode, there was a man, an ordinary man. He was born of parents by normal sexual intercourse between the mother and the father. He had parents. He went to school. He went to church. He went to the university. He went. And all of this activity, he was a common man. That is, he went from plumbing, he went from heating to refrigerating, he went from refrigerating to cooling. He was a common man, so common that the Pope in Rome discovered him and anointed him as saint. In his last days was on his deathbed. He was bedridden with sores and wounds and blood, and the time came for him to pronounce his will. And he said, I, now the great saint, I will get even. I will get even with all of those who have betrayed me, all of those who have lied to me, all of those, I will get even. And I herewith pronounce my will, which has now been called the last acts of Saint Fuck You. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna get even. And so what will I do? I will begin my threats and my evens. I will get even, and I will abdicate, and I will negate treaties, and I will acidify alkalis, and I will affiliate bastards, and I will align the booby traps, and I will ampulate the cripples, and I will annul the covenants, and I will assess the poles, the treaties, the alkalis, the bastards, the booby traps, the cripples, the covenants, and the poles. Those I will acidify, those I will align, those I will amputate, and those I will annul. Furthermore, I'll get on to the baiting of the suckers, the banishing of believers, the beating of bare asses, the bilking of swindlers, those swindlers, the breeding of monsters. I'll breed monsters. I'll have more monsters bred, and I will brine the sweets, and I will bust the influence. Oh, the suckers, the believers, the bare asses, the whole crowd. I will dispense with them, and I will get even. I will go on to camouflage the enemies, and I'll castrate the males. I'll cause disasters, magnificent, great, beautiful disasters I will cause, and then I will certify devils, and I will clog the conquests, and I will color statistics, and I will crossbreed delinquents. I'll bring those delinquents out and those statistics and the conduits and the devils and the bill. I will do it. I'll take care of that crowd. Fuck 'em. Oh, the declaring, and I'll go on. I'll declare treason, and I'll deduct non-allowables, and I'll deflower virgins, and I'll defoliate positions, and I'll depreciate standards, and I will dispense of allergies, and I'll distort basics. Oh, treasons and non-allowables, and virgins and positions, and standards, and allergies and basics. Believe me, I'm going to take care of that crowd. You know, you can depend on it. I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to edify traitors, and I'm going to efface documents, and I'm going to ellipse contracts, and I'm going to elevate expectations, and I'll join opposites, and I'll extol crimes, and I'll exude stenches. Man, what stenches I will exude, and I will extol crime. I will edify traitors, and I will ferment riots. Especially of mine is fermenting of riots and the firing of bins. I will fight justice. I will flout it. And I'll flunk brilliance, and I'll foreclose on the mortgages. I'll foreshortening hymens, and I'll frame all the innocents, all you innocents now must be framed. This is my last will. I'm going to get even. I have been achieved sainthood. I am in this exalted position where I can gas stalwarts, and I can get bribes, and I can go downtrodden. And I can put gowns on nudes, and I can grab succulents, and I can grade dropouts, and I can grime runways, and I can hack up corpses, and I can have totals. I can arrest taxpayers, I can arrest them, chase them down the alleys, and I can heed irrelevancies, and I can higgle principles. I can hose affluence, and I can humiliate officials, and I can I will idle servants. I'll ignite fires. What fires I will ignite, and I can emulate nuns, and I can imply gloom, and I can improvise traps. I can impute sins, and I'll carry on the imputing of sins. I'll carry it on to the highest degree, and I'll take care of the jabbering of smut and the Jacobizing of Baptists. Believe me, I'll jam frequencies, I'll jaundice springs. I'll make jibes and jibes and jibs of progress, and I'll make a plot, and I'll jockey funds, and I'll kick the wines, and I'll kin the gossip. I'll kick politicians. One of my last acts is the kicking of politicians and Republicans, and I'll kill off civilians, and I'll kindle rages, and I'll kite bills, and I'll lacerate boils, and I'll lay on backs. I'll lamb widows and humans and pits and demons, and boils and sleepwalkers and backs and widows and humans and pits and demons, designs and clarity and infants. I'll have the milking of treasuries, the minimizing of importance, and the multiplying of the vermin. I will multiply, and I will take on the naming of misers. I will nap up covers, and I'll have the narrating of contradictions. Contradictions I will narrate, and I will have the naturalizing of criminals, and the notificating of vats and plaintiffs, and the non-pussing of laities, and the obscuring of patrons, and the obsessing of jealous blades, occurring of misfortune, grievances, objections. I'll override objections. I'll originate grievances. I'll take care of the occurring of misfortunes. I'll do all of this. I'll get even with those bastards. Fuck 'em. Oh, I'll take care of the padding of claims, the palpating of excesses, the pandering of lust, and the paralyzing of arteries. Take care of the poaching of gain, the polluting of drains. Take care of the queering of sexes, the quarrying of innocence, the quibbling of facts, the quantupling of births, and the quitting of scenes, and the quoting of doom, Oh, mobs, hate, studs, wounds, Europa, lesbians, contraceptives, the rabbling, the radiating, the raffling, the rankling, the raping, the recognizing, the resalting. I'll take care of the salting of sores, the sacking of altars, sanctifying evils, and the scaffolding of baptistries. Oh, well, and the shattering of nerves. The shattering of nerves, and the shifting of blame, the snatching of light bulbs. The tabulating, I'll take care of all of that. And the terrifying of dreamers, and the tightening of girdles, and the tingeing of the heirlooms, and the twisting of arms. And the ulcerating of pimples, laments, vault stays, supplicants, bishops, serpents, teaching, tempting, terrifying, frightening, tinging, twisting, insulterating, unbarring, unbuckling, unprepaying, unfrackling, unfreshing, unfrashing, the vacillating of leases, forgeries, warriors, reality, lies, makeshift, priests, the vulgarizing of priests, and the waiting of reservoirs, and the waging of revolutions, the waging of vetoes, the wedding of peace lovers, and the weighing of doubts. I'm going to get even, square all my debts and take care of all of this stuff, the riots, the bids, the justice, the boils, the sleepers, the walkers, the goes, the mobs, the meats, the railroad, the ringing of debts. I'm going to take care of all of that stuff. Especially the zero graphing of copyrights. the Xeroxing of Xeroxes and the ringing of entries, the X-raying of entries, the X-rating of negatives, the xylophoning of dirges and the yammering of joys, the yapping of gossip, the yarding of parishioners, the yelling of victory, the yoke of unequal, the yelling of Greek, the yelling of Esther, the zeering of Zanes, the sounding of oaths, the sounding of oaths, zero, blah, blah. I'm going to take care of all of those guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, this anti-condition is very unfortunate. What you mean when you say that is that you're not fitting yourself into the mold that has been established around you, and you're immediately labeled as anti, when in reality you may just be trying to understand and to know. We are prone, I think, to classify and to index and to put into little squares, when in reality we should be have broader horizons and just admit that one little section is a part of a tremendous great whole, and that we should not be confining ourselves by being anti or even being for. We should be open to interpretation of all aspects in order to progress and be ourselves, and ourselves is a mechanism which is set up to proceed.
The daily regimen. Daily regimen?
Care. It's K-S-K-I-N-K. C-A. Care. Skincare. Day 3. Care. Day 3. Manicure. And 1 and 2 and 3. Daily workout. Yo. Workout. Day 10. Eating right. Day 11. Bathing. Well, there's the elbow. There's the elbow. Summit.
the pure
Day 14. Well, Mr. Eyebrow up above the right eyebrow.
facial
Oh, and the left eyebrow above the left eyebrow. Oh, and the right eyebrow below the right eyebrow. And the left
starting and the
Don't forget day 15.
Oh,
1, 2, 5,
trouble spot,
seven,
trouble,
8,
trouble,
15, day 16.
Mouth.
Mouth. Chloe House. Chloe Oh, and I comb my hair too much. Oh, and the face was soft. Oh, and the cheek was soft. The cheek was Day 20. That's day 20. That's
Where is spelled W-E?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
You got eyewear and the eyewear.
The moon goes down and the sun comes up.
Eyewear. Thank you. That's the last day, day 21.